right, welcome to the show. Let's give this a go. Some kind of way out of here, said the joker to the thief. There's too much confusion, I can't get no relief. Businessmen, they drink my wine, plowmen, they plow my earth. None of them came to us, none of them offered the word. All along the watchtower, all along the watchtower. No use to get all excited, the defeat comes sport. There are many here among us who think that life is but a joke, but you were not made for that, and this is not our fate. So come, let us adore you now, and the hour is getting late. Oh, 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 all along the watchtower, all along the watchtower. She held the view, barefoot women came and went, all the servants too. Outside in the cold despair, the general yelled, come that we're approaching, and the wind began to howl. Oh, oh, all along the watchtower, all along the watchtower. Hello. So glad of you to join me at Social Distancing Fest. My name is Brian Marchand. I'm a musician who's like traveled all over the place, and obviously I've been staying put like a good soul for the last little while. Anyways, I'm in Tampa, Florida, but I've been based out of all sorts of places, including Toronto, Canada, Detroit, East Lansing, Atlanta, Georgia, Mount Shasta, California, and some others that I'm not remembering here while I tune my guitar. So it's my pleasure to be here tonight. I love some Grateful Dead. I was sort of in the vibe for some Grateful Dead. So I think I'm going to start off with some Grateful Dead. Here's a little song called, I don't even know what it's called. Before I go on, I just wanted to explain a couple little things. So over here is going to be the Twitch chat, and over here is going to be the Facebook chat, okay? I don't expect the Facebook chat's going to do very much tonight because I'm on Socially Distanced Fest. So anyone on Social Distance Fest, I'm going to be talking to you guys directly. Your chat won't show up unless you go to my Facebook page. But that's just how this whole streaming thing works for now, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit a button and I'm going to go live to Twitch and my Facebook page as well as Social Distance Fest, okay? And also YouTube. So here we go. There we go. Okay. The button has been hit. Almost a blaze, still you don't feel the heat. It takes all you got to stay on the beat. You say it's 11, we all gotta eat. But you're here alone, there's no one to compete. If mercy right. Well, thank you for joining me, joining us here in Socially Distanced Fest and on Twitch. So for those of you who just checked it out, haven't heard me speak, my name is Ryan Marchand, and I'm a live looping artist. I do covers and originals, and what I got going on is over here, I'm going live to Twitch, and over here I'm going live to my Facebook page, which is Ryan Marchand Music, and I'm also going live to Socially Distanced Fest, and I haven't figured out how to integrate all the people chatting on Socially Distanced Fest. So I see Lucky, you're saying my setup's really crazy. I appreciate that. It is kind of crazy. It's always a thing. And then Noach Tangeras, I do not know how to say your name, but thank you for commenting and saying you really like the show. I appreciate it. And then as you can see, we got people on Twitch over here. I see Whitney. Oh, no, Whitney's on my Facebook. Never mind. So, yeah, and this is a Shasta Mountain guitar, so it's a really special guitar. And Rob Rennick, the guy who built the guitar, you can see him over on the Twitch chat here, as Shasta Guitar. So that is Rob. And John Sato down here, he's one of my best friends growing up. And good time. Yeah, I love the Grateful Dead. I was totally feeling like a Grateful Dead vibe tonight. I gotta watch my signal level because I got some clipping going on. But anyone who likes the Grateful Dead, you probably know what song I'm about to play here. I'm going to see what I can come up with here. Jordan. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. Well, you can never tell. Tell me the side of the street is dark. Well, you can never tell. That's because it's midnight, when the sun and the moon beside. Maybe the darkest from your eyes. Maybe the darkest from your eyes. Darkest from your eyes. Baby, you have such dark eyes. Shakedown Street. Used to be the heart of town. Don't tell me this town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. Shakedown Street. Used to be the heart of town. This town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. Shakedown Street. Used to be the heart of town. This town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. Shaking on Shakedown Street. Used to be the heart of town. Gotta poke around.
Thank you all for joining so much. We're going to be playing for another hour or two.
shake down the street. It used to be the heart of town. Used to be the heart of town. Up the shake down the street. It used to be the heart of town. Used to be the heart of town. Up the shake down the street. It used to be the heart of town. It used to be the heart of town. Yeah. Well, that was 2 Grateful Dead songs in a row. So, just an update for whoever checked out my last stream, like, 3 or 4 days ago. I haven't solved all my issues yet, so now I can read the Twitch stuff perfect, but all the Facebook stuff over here, I'm having a hard time reading it. So I'm going to find a way to fix that right now. So, and I'm after I say my hellos to everybody online on Socially Distance Fest. So, Jordan, thank you so much for all the awesome compliments. I appreciate that. I appreciate that you like the looping and that I can play. I'm actually like super crusty and rusty right now, but what the purpose of this is just to have fun and like let loose, and hopefully my like fingers come back, because it's something happens. Something happens. I'm not going to get into it. But yes, this guitar is a pleasure to play. It's a Shasta Mountain guitar. It just has this thing about it. It's really hard to describe. So I think I saw in the chat over on my Facebook page, I saw a request for Modest Mouse Float On. I think I saw that. So, and I think I see something John said about Tuesdays Gone. I don't know, but I'm going to have to fix that. Yes, and then Cynthia over on Twitch is asking for like a Chris Cornell tune. This song, I think, is truly one of the best songs ever. It's a friggin' great song. It's called Float On by Modest Mouse. And we'll all float on anyway. Well, that made Jamaica I can hear you singing along. All float on a cake, and we all float on all right. Ready, all float on all right. Don't worry, we all float on, even if things get heavy. We all float on all right. Don't worry, we all float on all right. Already, we all float on all right. Don't worry, we all float on, even if things get heavy. We all float on all right. Don't worry, we all float on all right. Thanks for all the comments, you guys. That picture making so carefree, let's down with that scale. It was worth it just to learn some sleight of hand. Bad news comes round and don't worry when it's left. Good news will make its way on all those plans. We both got fired on exactly the same day. We'll float on, good news is on the way. Oh. All right, already we all float on, all right. Don't worry, we all float on, even if things get heavy. We all float on, all right. Don't worry, we all float on, all right. Alright, already we all float on, alright. Don't worry, we all float on, even if things get heavy. We all float on, alright. Don't worry, we all float on, alright. Already we all float on, alright. Don't worry, we all float on, even if things get heavy. We all float on, alright. Don't worry, we all float on, alright. Thank you. All right. And I'm saying thank you not because I hear an applause, but there's so many awesome compliments going on in all the chats. I really appreciate it. Okay, so let me gain my bearings here. Yes, whiskey and wine. So Beverly, thank you. You're always an amazing supporter. Okay, I'm looking back in the chat, and I'm really glad because I missed something. I see Shauna Harris said, can you please do 30 Seconds to Mars, The Kill? You know what? I love 30 Seconds to Mars. I think they're one of the most rad bands out there, and they're kind of like picked on for no reason, but they're freaking awesome. I don't actually know that, but I would love to learn some 30 Seconds to Mars because I think I could do it. I think I could possibly do. They have like really elaborate arrangements, but I think I could possibly do some of them with this looping setup. So thank you for reminding me of that. If you go ahead and like my my music page, you'll just give me a reminder if you can, or send me a message. I'd be glad to, because I really want to learn some 30 Seconds to Mars. Okay, so Bev said Whiskey and Wine, which is awesome. That's one of my tunes. I love doing that one. Thank you, Danny sick guitar. Who makes that? It's a one piece. Yes. So Danny, this is Shasta Mountain Guitar, and his name is Rob Rennick. You'll see him chatting either on Twitch over here or Facebook. So he'll probably hit you up. Okay. And then, yes, so somebody wanted to hear me do a Chris Cornell song. I just figured out how to do an Audio Slave song with the looping pedal, so I'm kind of rough with it, but meaning it's new. Like, I don't quite have it, but I think I'm going to try it, okay? Okay, thank you, Shauna. Appreciate that. Yes, Danny. I'm just scrolling here. Yeah, so Shasta Mountain Guitar. He'll definitely hit you up if you're interested. He's got some new guitars out that are amazing. They're all ready to go, and they're all custom too. So you can even at this point you can drop some of your own electronic stuff in them. Some really amazing stuff. I got another hand-built one too. You can see shortly. Audio Slave, Like a Stone. I think that's the one I was actually thinking of, Shauna. I was actually thinking of doing that one. And Cynthia, I'm pretty sure, was alluding to that one. Yes, so Cynthia on Twitch actually requested Like a Stone. So let me try and do this. So one of the key sounds in Like a Stone is this one. And yes, so the looping pedal that I have, I'm using an RC300. Trying to remember all the parts on how to loop this one. Thanks, Danny.
for you there, like a stone. I'll wait for you there alone. On a freeway, I confess I was lost in this emptiness. I could anyone I could talk who would take me to heaven, to a place I recall. I've been there someday long ago. The sky was blue, the sea was red. Somewhere thinking in my head, in your house, alone to be, row by row, patiently I'll wait for you there, like a stone. I'll wait for you there alone.
All right, well, that is the condensed version for now because I'm still working on that one, so forgive me. But yeah, that song's just got a certain vibe to it. It's totally vibey. Totally vibey. Okay, I got to catch up with the comments here because Facebook is not the greatest at displaying comments for us musicians. Okay, so Jordan's asking for more Dead. I'm curious, just name out a Dead song. I really don't know that much Dead. I just started getting into the Dead, so yeah, I'm pretty new to the Dead. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, so I got my Facebook here. That's it's pretty easy to miss. Thank you. I appreciate that. I got to see how to Noach. Noak. I don't know how to say your name, but you got a really interesting name. Think you need to take a couple hits. Okay, so another artist that I love to do is I love to do Zeppelin and Pink Floyd. Okay, I got to go read up my messages. Unfortunately, I can't get a hold of the messages on my actual Facebook page. Okay, so someone very dear to me, Carol Valaire, requested, well, I see Boys of Summer, but then I see another comment I missed. The text, the font size is so small, it's ridiculous. I'm going to do Boys of Summer. So I just got a couple little things to set up here. It won't take very long. Just a moment, in fact. Okay, Boys of Summer. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Check. Okay. Boys of Summer likes lots of delay, reverb, in my opinion. because it's an 80s song. And actually, so someone on my Facebook page was requesting some more Dead too. I might just have to learn some more Dead. Was that Kelly? Who's requesting more Dead? Oh, Matt Hoover. Okay, so this one, I played this for, people who followed me before. This one, the arrangement is super tricky to nail. It sounds like a generally simple song with like 1 or 2 chord progressions, but man, it is so hard to loop with the looping pedal. Eventually, I'm going to have a camera on the looping pedal so you guys could check it out too. Not only the looping pedal, but all the effect pedals. But here we go, check it out. Build is kind of slow. This one requires singing your guts out. The summer's out of reach. Empty lake, empty streets. The sun goes down low. I'm driving by your house, though I know you know. I can see you. Your brown skin shining in the sun. Your hair pulled back and your sunglasses on, baby. I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys of summer have gone. I fucked that one up. This one is really hard, I'm telling you. Never will forget those nights. Sometimes I think it's just a dream. Remember ever made you crazy? Remember ever made you scream? I never understood what happens to our love. Baby, when I get you back, I'm gonna show you what I mean. I can see you. Your brown skin shining in the sun. The top pulled down, radio's on, baby. I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys of summer have gone.
Thought I knew what love was, what did I know? Those days are gone forever. I should just let them go, but I can't see you. Your brown skin shining in the sun, walking real slow, smiling at everyone. I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys of summer have gone. I can see you, your brown skin shining in the sun, you're walking real slow with those wayfarers on, baby. I can tell you my love for you will still be strong after the boys of summer have gone.
Okay. Well, there we go. So, Carol, that one was for you. Let me get rid of all that reverb. Okay. I'm trying to read what Kelly and John said. I have... I'm going to have to, like, step up a little closer. Do I ever play with a band? Yes, there's been many times I played with a band. I learned how to do all this looping stuff as a backup for when all the best laid bands go to waste. I just made that up on the spot. I feel pretty proud of that. All the best laid bands go to the waste. No, it's just this, you know how bands are. It's hard to keep bands together. There's always something, you know, you'll lose a drummer or you'll lose a bass player or a singer or whatever. And I did this as a backup, and I still play with the odd band here now and then as a sit-in, or I'll put a project together. But I try to do the looping thing primarily now. I know how I can read my Facebook, my personal Facebook. So go ahead and shoot out a couple more requests. What I'm going to do, thank you so much, Jordan and Danny. I'm having fun here. Go ahead and put in a couple of requests. People are texting me. It's really funny. Yes, I match my shirt. The funny thing is, one shirt that I made in the past, it was actually a lot like the shirt that I'm wearing of this guy. I saw this guy at a UFO concert. He was opening up, and I had a really good time that night, put it that way. Radiohead, ooh, and reggae. Yes, I love reggae, and I love dub reggae. A lot of my original bands were kind of dub reggae. Radiohead, I got to think about that. You know, because everyone kind of does the obligatory creep, but I've been trying to work on a couple other Radiohead tunes, and it's tricky, or it can be tricky. I just haven't found the right one yet. Okay, let's see. Here's my video. Okay. I have chat again. Awesome. So someone's asking for some Led Zeppelin, and I need to be on socially. Oh my gosh. So I don't have no idea if Kelly, if you're still on, but I am literally on Social Distance Fest right now. That's who I'm talking to, a lot of these people. So Kelly Crandall, yes, I am on there live right now, actually. Okay. Switch it up with some classic rock, some Pink Floyd or Zeppelin, and I'm getting Radiohead over here. So sometimes what I do on the spot is I'll take all three requests and I'll blend them into one thing. So I got Zeppelin, Floyd, and Radiohead. that could turn out a little crazy. Neil Young. I forgot I love Neil Young too. So Whitney, I can't send the virtual tip jar right now. The virtual tip jar, I can only put it in one place. So it's on Twitch, in my description on Twitch, or it's also on Socially Distanced Fest. It keeps popping up every couple of minutes. Jordan knows the deep cuts. That's what's up. Gotta do whiskey and wine still, yes.
Oh, close the door, put out the light. I know they won't be home tonight. The snow falls out and don't you know? The winds that blow are blowing cold. Right and true.
messing around here. All right, so what do we got next? We got, all right, so that was just sort of mucking around on something. I didn't, on the spot, I forgot to do a Radiohead tune into that. But I was trying to think of which one would go into that, and it's like, there's not too many Radiohead songs that are like straight up, so. I don't know how that one would get in it. Okay, I'm going to try that for next time when I'm more ready for it, but that might actually work. That actually works. So I don't know who requested Radiohead. I think it was Shauna. That would actually work. All right. I'll work on that later. So thank you for that awesome idea. That's what this is all about, is for you guys to throw cool ideas at me. Or we can collaborate together to some degree. All right. So I owe Beverly a whiskey and wine. So, yes. Hello, Maribel. Welcome. Welcome in. So, and then we got Francis requesting some double chief. Oh, yeah. I forgot what I was about to play. Oh, yeah. Whiskey and wine. Okay, so this is a song I wrote with a band called Surface Rising. So all of a sudden my chatters have disappeared. So while this sets the tone, uh-oh, I got a frozen web browser. That is not good. Not good. Okay, so I'm loading a web browser again, hoping I can catch up to your comments. Because on Social Distance Fest, what happened was my web browser froze and I could not see anything you guys were saying. So give me a second while this sort of sets the vibe, okay? getting closer. Okay, now I can see your comments again. Let's see here. I don't want to miss it. Okay, so Frank Zappa, Karen says yes. Bev says your kava's kicking in and you're getting your buzz on. That is awesome. Love to hear me play with a live band, Jordan. Right on. And then, hey, there's Kelly. What's up, Kelly? Okay. I think I'm ready to do this song now. Now that I caught up with your comments. Here we go. This one's called Whiskey and Wine. This is the heavy part. Riley. This is the Shasta Mountain guitar. Hope in the beginning, my hopes looking up, regress every single bone, incentive to find some peace of mind, keeps me gliding on through time. A tribute to my granny's gypsy roots. Free from the voice that speaks in me, till that voice becomes extinct. What up, Mike? Money and toys, whiskey and wine, keeps me gliding on through time. Should I be more concerned? Should I be more discreet? To indulge in our makings mean all this wine, the nickel and dime, keeps me gliding on through time. Beyond the mystery, beyond the night, yeah. Turn out the light, beyond the mystery, the darkest night, yeah. Turn out the light, beyond the mystery, beyond the night, yeah. Turn out the light, beyond the mystery, the darkest night, yeah. Turn out the light. Whiskey and wine keeps me gliding on through time. Whiskey and wine keeps me gliding on through time. this is part 2. For those of you just joining us, this is my tune called Whiskey and Wine. No remorse inside, absorb the whiskey and wine. With nowhere to hide, stay desensitized. No remorse inside, absorb the whiskey and wine. Beyond the mystery, beyond the night, yeah. Turn out the light, beyond the mystery, the darkest night, yeah. Turn out the light, beyond the mystery, beyond the night, yeah. Turn out the light, beyond the mystery, the darkest night, yeah. Turn out the light. Whiskey and wine keeps me gliding on through time. Whiskey and wine keeps me gliding on through time. All right. Well, I lost some people with that one. It might have been just a little too edgy. But I get my kicks out of that one. Thank you, Michael or Mike. And yes, so Whitney, I will play some old number 7. Old number 7 never gets old. I see you hit it up on both chats, Whitney. You got it in the Twitch chat and the Facebook chat. That is a surefire way to get noticed. Jordan, have you ever heard of The Devil Makes 3? They're an awesome band out of California. I would have loved to have heard the Grateful Dead hear this band, because I think the Dead would have liked this band. This one's called Old Number 7. I do this one as if I was like some kind of country hillbilly gypsy. So I do it a little bit gypsy, a little bit country.
Well, I guess I grew up on an old dirt road. Pedal to the metal, never did what I was told. Till I found out that my brand new clothes came second in from the rich kids next door. I grew up fast, I guess I grew up mean. 1,000 things inside my head I wish I ain't seen. Now I just want to do a real bad dream. Feels like I'm coming a part of the scenes. Thank you, Jack Daniels on number 7. Tennessee whiskey got me drinking to heaven. All the angels look good to me. They're gonna have to pull me through the fire and see. Thank you, Jack Daniels on number 7. Tennessee whiskey got me drinking to heaven. You know I can't stay here too long. I can't go a week without doing wrong. Without doing wrong. Without doing wrong. Without doing wrong. Drinking in heaven. They're called The Devil Makes Three. To go roots, dealer knocking on wore out parachutes. Tell me what is it now that I should do? I'm swimming in the liquor only halfway through. I watched her spread his wings just as wide as could be. I come down here and wrap them around me. All I want to do now is fall asleep. Come down here and lay next to me. Said thank you, Jack Daniels on number 7. Tennessee whiskey got me drinking to heaven. All the angels look good to me. They're gonna have to pull me through the fire and see. Thank you, Jack Daniels on number 7. Tennessee whiskey got me drinking to heaven. You know I can't stay here too long. I can't go a week without doing more. Without doing wrong. Without doing wrong. Without doing wrong. Drinking in heaven. On number 7, Tennessee whiskey got me drinking to heaven. All the angels look good to me. They're gonna have to pull me through the fire and see. Thank you, Jack Daniels on number 7. Tennessee whiskey got me drinking to heaven. You know I can't stay here too long. I can't go a week without doing wrong. Without doing wrong. Without doing wrong. Without doing wrong, drinking in heaven. I'm drinking in heaven.
All right, well, that was for you, Whit. Hope you're enjoying your new home in the Keys. I'm sure it's amazing. Must be nice. So Beverly requested Hotel California. I must oblige. No problem, Bev. Because in fact, I don't actually see any other requests in all the chats, so I will totally oblige that. And I really like doing Hotel California on this guitar too. Hey, Carrie Arya. I can see that you joined on, I think, my Facebook. So welcome. I hope you're doing well, brother, wherever you're at. Carrie is another performer who performed on cruise ships, same as I used to do before I got back on land. Thanks, Carrie. Yes, Beatles sounds good. I'll do some Beatles next. That one takes a lot of focus. I feel like it could just fall apart at any time. Anyways, I'm so glad you guys are all joining me between Social Distance Fest, Twitch, and my Facebook page. I really appreciate it so much. Hey, John. Yes, I can. I can play Hey You or Breathe. Hey, you out there on your own, getting lonely. Can you go? Can you feel me? Hey, you out there beyond the wall, getting closer, getting tall. Can you feel me? Hey, you don't melt them to bury the light. Open your heart, I'm coming home. I don't know Hey You yet. That's a friggin' awesome tune, though. Thank you. So, just before I get started on this next song, I'm going to learn Hey You and a 30 Seconds to Mars song. I think that's on my homework before the next stream. I'll see what I can do. Hey You is awesome. I've missed some requests. So I had a request for one of my tunes called Sail Away, and I also had a request for a Beatles tune. Oh, and I missed a request for Comfortably Numb, too. Let's see if I got this. Hey, Sharon. Messed that up a little bit. All right, Socially Distanced Fest. This is going to be one of my last 3 songs. Change the world. Just before a contribution. Well, you know, we don't want to change the world. But if you want money for people with minds that hate, all I can tell you is, brother, you'll have to wait. It's gonna be change the Constitution. Well, you know.
We don't wanna see the plan. You asked me for a contribution. Well, you know, we are doing what we can. You are building for people with minds that hate. All I can tell you is, brother, you'll have to wait. You know it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. You say you changed the Constitution. Well, you know, we don't wanna change your head. You asked me for your Constitution. Well, you know, better free your mind instead. But if you go carrying pictures of Chairman Mao, you're not gonna make it with anyone anyhow. You know it's gonna be alright. 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 It's gonna be alright.
Well, that was a fun Beatles song. Well, I'm looking for a couple more requests here. I am getting super tired. I've been up since 7:30 my time in the morning. I can't tell because the socially distanced fest chat looks like it's gotten up pretty quiet, so not too sure. Oh, I see Jordan's still here. I think the batteries are also dying in my guitar. Good to see you, Sharon. this is an Incubus song. I haven't done this one before. I'll see if it works out. All right. Thank you, Mary. Glad you could join us. Thank you so much. I'm floating down a river in this boat I wrote to the unknown. Floating down a river of emotion, I marvel at the stars and feel my heart overflow. Further down the river, further down the river. Building an antenna, transmissions will be sent when I am through. Maybe we'll meet again further down the river. We'll share what we both discover and revel in the view. Down the river. Here's a little rendition of an Incubus song. I really, really like that tune. That's from an album called Morning View, and that's the last track. The last track called Aqueous Transmission. Yeah, Sharon, it is like a lullaby, especially if you hear the original track. It's so beautiful. They got all these like South American native flutes that are just in the background with all these tracks of like crickets and stuff. It's a really majestic track. I highly suggest it. It's called Aqueous Transmission. I forgot. I usually add little layers like this to it. Kind of like that.
Further down the river, further down the river, further down the river, further down the river.
Something like that. Anyways, well, I am not quite wrapping this up, but pretty close. One song I really wish I knew how to do was Ripple by the Grateful Dead. Okay, so I'm going to try a song I hardly know. Did glow with the cold of sunshine. In my hands were played on the heart unstrung. Would you hear my voice come through the music? Would you hold it near as if it were your own? It's a hand-me-down. The thoughts are broken. Perhaps they're bitter, left unsung. I don't know. Don't really care. Let there be songs
to feel the air. Ripple in still water. If there is no pebble tops, the wind to blow, you join your voice. Those may follow.
I don't know it.
There is a fountain that was not made by the hands of men. Ripple in still water. If there is no pebble toss, no wind to blow, you shout your voice. Those may follow. Perhaps your path is for you alone. Reach out the road, and no one may follow. That path is for your roads alone. Da 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 da.
All right, I don't really know that song, so that one was for you, Jordan. Hey, what's up, Johnny? Johnny Hazard's a fellow musician who Johnny knows a lot of Dead. I was explaining to Jordan, I just started getting into the Dead. Man, my voice is kind of haggard right now. Good night, Sharon. Really good having you. All right, well, I think I got about one more in me. About all I might be able to handle here. I think I've been on like 4 hours today at least. But before that, I'm definitely going to have one more little drink of wine here. Appreciate everyone who showed up on Twitch and my Facebook page and Socially Distant Fest. It was awesome. I think I'm going to do one more tune here. I'm going to do a Floyd tune.
a child, I had a fever. My hands felt just like two balloons. Now I've got the fever once again. I can't explain, you will not understand. This is not how I am. But I have become comfortable. Can you stand up? The show must go on. It's working good. That'll keep you going through the show. Come on, it's time to go. There is no pain you are receiving. A distant ship smoke on the horizon. You're saying when I was a child, I caught a fleeting glimpse out of the corner of my eye. I turned to look, but it was gone. I cannot put my finger on it now. The child is gone, the dream is gone.
Well, that was my best one-man band version of Comfortably Numb. Oh, I have some new viewers on Twitch. Well, hello, Gondring, whatever the heck. How do you say that? What the heck? I have no idea, but you definitely requested a cool... by Queen. The Show Must Go On by Queen. I don't know that one. I was thinking you were talking about The Show Must Go On, also from The Wall by Pink Floyd. It's a pretty controversial song.
Is there something eluding you, sunshine? Is this not what you expected to see? If you wanna find out what's behind these cold eyes, you just have to blow your way through these disguise.
That's the song I thought you were talking about. And then it gets pretty controversial from there. Well, in case you're joining me on Twitch, so as you probably see, I have my Facebook page kind of linked up here as well, but I'm also on a really huge Facebook group called Socially Distance Fest and Socially Distant Fest, and yeah, I got a bunch of viewers on there as well. And my whole goal with this is to bring together like Twitch people with my regular Facebook crew, and to bring in some of the new people. So anybody on Socially Distant Fest, if I recommend, if you want to follow me, go ahead and get a Twitch. I got the link in the description, and you can check out me and a whole bunch of other artists doing some, interesting stream stuff. And Twitch is a hell of a good time. Like a hurricane. Yeah, I kind of know that song a little bit. Yeah, keep spitting out some requests, because I don't quite know any Queen well enough. And John Sato said that one Grateful Dead song reminded him of like a Cigarette's Daydream song. That definitely sounds like Grateful Dead to me, especially that song. Yes, so Kristen, you're requesting a Beatles song for a very special reason for your father who passed away 10 years ago today. Go ahead and name a Beatles song, and I'll see if I can do it, okay? And if not, I do know a fair bit of Beatles. And then I'm going to close out probably with another Pink Floyd song, 'cause I got some really cool Pink Floyd stuff I've been working on. Must Hydrate. Wow. And I'm thinking of some Neil Young, too. I like doing Cowgirl in the Sand. That's a really awesome song. Yeah, I mean, definitely, Randy, I've ran into some songs that were way too tricky. So, Kristen, is there any Beatles song in specific? Because I do know a fair bit of them. And Randy, gosh, there's been a whole bunch. I had some really ambitious idea to do a couple of Yes songs, like something from the album Close to the Edge. And once I really got into it, I was like, man, that's going to be really hard. There's a live looper on Twitch, a guy named Handsome Billy. He's really awesome. He has a really detailed Ableton setup. So with his Ableton setup, he's able to do more complex stuff. Imagine, absolutely.
there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only skies. Imagine all the people living more today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. No religion too. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us in the world we'll live as one. Dreaming of possessions. Imagine if you can.
It's totally a lighter song.
Nothing but greed or hunger. A brotherhood of men. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us in the world we'll live as one. Living for today. You may say I'm a dreamer, I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us in the world we'll live as one. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us in the world we'll live as one.
All right, guys. Well, I'm on to my last couple songs. If you want to get a request in, go ahead and drop something in the comments. I do have a digital tip jar. On Socially Distanced Fest, it keeps popping up on the left-hand side there. So that is my digital tip jar to PayPal. Or in the comments, you can see all the other versions, different flavors of digital tips. And it's been my pleasure to play for you guys tonight. You're always a wonderful online audience. I've been playing for hours. You played this at the last memorial service. I did a great job, and it was beautiful. Thank you so much. Rest in peace to your father. I'm so glad I could share that moment with you on this very special day. I know what it's like to lose a parent, and yes, you're very much welcome, Kristen. Very much. Well. Okay, I love doing this next song. Okay, so I know someone on Twitch is really into the psychedelic rock and roll. Gong gaming. Maybe that's what it is. Gong gaming. Forgive me, the text is like so very small, as far back as I am from the screen. Is Francis the Gnome still on? Hey, Renee. If it's Renee, I think that's how you say your name. That's funny you just popped on, Renee, because I was thinking of doing this song that you said you really liked that I did, so. There's too many of you crying. Oh, brother, far too many of you dying. You know we got to find a way to bring some loving here today. Father, we don't need to escalate. Oh, war is not the answer, 'cause only love can conquer hate. You know we got to find a way to bring some money here today. A picket sign, to punish me with brutality. So come on, talk to me, so you can see what's going on, 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 yeah, what's going on. Woo! Father, everybody thinks we're wrong. Oh, who are they to judge us simply 'cause our hair is long? You know we got to buy like that. Marvin with the Garcia touch. I'll take that. That's just an amazing song, and it's so pertinent to the times because from all the elders and the people who've been through this crazy, situation before with stuff, basically they told me that this has happened before, everything we're seeing now. They're saying they went through it in the 60s. And a story that a lot of people don't know is the whole genre of Motown was actually one freaking band. And they were just like hid out in a studio, and they were called the Funk Brothers. So it was literally one band produced by a guy named Berry Gordy, and it was like an association of like 26 rotating musicians. And they just were in a studio, and all these different singers you had, like Marvin Gaye, Gladys Knight and the Pips, basically everybody. The entire genre of Motown was one band called the Funk Brothers with different singers in front of them in a studio. So they're the most underrated band in history because put together, those guys and women too had more number one hits than the Beatles, the Stones, Elvis Presley, and I forget who else combined, but throw in some other like massively popular. I mean, you got Elvis, the Beatles, and the Rolling Stones all tied into one. And I forget who the other are. But yeah, they had more number one hits than all of those combined. So yeah, a band called the Funk Brothers, and that's who played on the Marvin Gaye records. Anyways, so there's a documentary called Standing in the Shadows of Motown. Highly, highly recommended. Renee, your dad used to sing that as a lullaby? Absolutely. I love songs that have lullaby-style melodies. I friggin' love it. Nirvana, and Kurt Cobain was famous for that. Like, if you look at a lot of Nirvana melodies, as hard and as edgy as the music was, you could pretty much break them all down to, like, very lullaby-like. Hey, Nolan, my friend Nolan Strong. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Where's Nolan? Nolan's right here. There's Nolan. Shh. Nolan's another fellow musician here in the Tampa area, and he helped me get started when I first moved here. Got me some gigs, and was very appreciative for that. And he's just an awesome, amazing human being. And yeah, he's just a man of many, many, many talents and just a heart of gold. Great to have you here, Nolan. So what I'm doing here, Nolan, is I'm bringing people from Facebook. This is my Facebook page, as you know. And then over here is this new page that I made for Twitch. And I got some new Twitch friends and fans that I've been making. And then I'm also live on Socially Distant Fest too. I haven't figured out a way how to pipe out all the Socially Distance Fest people into here. I'm working on that. I've spent so many hours trying to figure out how to grab chat from another person's page. Oh, it is. I spent way too many hours. I probably just need to hire some kind of very capable tech person to do it. But anyways, that's what my goal is, to have everybody be able to chat and hang out. And yeah, we'll sort of see what happens. You know, it's just sort of an experiment. I'm seeing all you guys do these. Yeah, the Wrecking Crew. Yeah, so Jordan, he's another musician, and Socially Distance Fest, which is full of musicians. I've noticed tons of musicians. Is talking about all the he's name dropping all these other like legendary studio bands like the Wrecking Crew and Muscle Shoals. Or was the Wrecking Crew at Muscle Shoals? Or there's the Swampers, obviously from that Skynyrd song. But yeah, it's so amazing to know the history of this. Like, if you get a really hot studio and a really hot association of musicians, you can do so much. Like, I've been a part of a couple things, you know, to some scale like that, and it is just an amazing thing. You walk into that studio every time, and you know, you got your fellow musicians there that you can always rely on, and you got a great producer and great equipment, and it just all comes together with the right space, and it's just effortless. It's really an amazing thing to be part of, if you can have some version of that experience. Be great to hear some Nirvana. Go ahead and name some Nirvana songs, Mary. I always say I'm on my last couple, so we'll see. I may have lost a couple people in Twitch here. I've been babbling. Twitch, you got to keep things moving, high paced. Well, good to hear you're doing good, brother. I knew you were going to say Smells Like Teen Spirit. I do that one. That one, I don't like to do that one like mellow or acoustic. I like to like let it all out for that one. But I guess a lot of Nirvana is kind of letting it all out. Let me see here. Well, that was fun. Honestly, I never really do that one, and I realized to loop it and get all the bass and everything in there, the beginning definitely took quite a while to build up. But thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate the very nice comments. I'm flattered. I'm super glad to be jamming for you guys tonight. Actually, this is the most consistent people I've seen on Socially Distant Fest on my feed personally. So, yeah, I've seen 15 to 25 people all night, and I'm just forever in your gratitude. But I'm going to do maybe one more Pink Floyd song. I keep meaning to kind of sit down and really work this one out. I haven't worked it out too much yet, but it's pretty much there. John Sato says, my best friend from way back in the day, since early childhood, said, All Apologies was his brother's favorite song. Nirvana's special. Oops.
something more to say.
All right. Well, that's my version of Time by Pink Floyd. I'm still working it out because I only have 3 tracks to work with. So I'm kind of trying to turn it into Any Color You Like, but there's like a serious key modulation, and I could like either stick with one key or not, but that's where it's at currently. Whew. But yeah, that one feels fun. It's Pink Floyd is really so freaking rock and roll. I'm just reviewing all the comments here. You guys are so funny. Some Hendrix. Okay. This is Sublime. Well, thank you. That was actually Pink Floyd. Just kidding, Jordan. I can tell you know your stuff. But I love Sublime too, by the way. I see lots of guitar and fire emojis. Well, thank you guys. Speaking of time, I know it's like it's hitting 3 o'clock where I'm at. I'm just making sure I haven't missed anything too big here. Shooketh. Well, thank you so much. Yes, Maribel. I am basically a one-man band. That's been my MO for a little while. For a number of reasons, I've had to kind of do that, so.
She wore scarlet begonias tucked into her curls. I knew right away she was not like other girls, like other girls. There ain't nothing wrong with the way she moves, and the wind and the weather plenty for two. Strangers passing strangers just to hold their hands. They're all just players in the heart of gold band, heart of gold band. She wore scarlet begonias tucked into her curls. I knew right away she was not like other girls, like other girls. She was caught in my eyes. I knew an illusion, but I might as well try, might as well try. She had rings on her fingers and bells on her shoes, and I knew without asking she was into the blues. She wore scarlet begonias tucked into her curls. I knew right away she was not like other girls, like other girls. And there ain't nothing wrong with the way that she moves, and the wind on the weather plenty for two. Strangers passing strangers just to hold their hand. They're all just players in the heart of gold band, heart of gold band.
Trying to tie this together. My brain is getting fried. I'm losing it right now, but that is such a great tune. Oh my God. I think that is I've seen girls dancing to that in just divine bliss more than any song, any other song. I've seen the coolest things at clubs all across the world. Some version of Scarlet Begonias will come on, and it's different in so many different ways, and I'll just see like girls dancing, and it's an amazing thing. That makes me want to learn that song. Okay, well, I'm going to check the last of your comments here, guys. I really appreciate you sticking around. I probably got to get going here. So, Jeff, thank you for all the support and everything. Eat your heart out. L.A. Woman. Is L.A. Woman a Dead song or a Doors song? At Wavy Gravy. Yeah, I was kind of doing like a Sublime kind of dubby thing to that, but Sublime did sort of do a weird cover of that. Well, guys, yeah, I think I got to call it. I'm like super, super duper fried. I'm feeling it. I gotta take a break, but I'm gonna be back here probably tomorrow. I might even be going live from a gig tomorrow. So I might go live on my page. I don't know if I'll go in Socially Distant Fest, but I'm going to go live on my page, and I'm going to do my best to entertain you guys, but I'm going to be entertaining a live crowd at this amazing Mediterranean restaurant here in Clearwater, Florida, called the Daily News Cafe. So, yeah, I'll be at it then, and appreciate everyone for hanging out. Randy, you're always on Twitch. I always appreciate it so much, and Cynthia, and everybody else out there, Renee and Jordan, everyone from Socially Distant Fest, really, really appreciate it. Jeff and Mary, all the really nice compliments, and it's good seeing you again. It's fun to see you guys on the same streams. I have no idea how you're seeing the same artist on a website that has zillions of people every day posting on it. So I'm very honored that you spent some time here tonight, and I really look forward to the next one. I'm going to check out LA Woman and some suggestions that were made throughout the chat throughout the night. Thank you guys so much. Rock on.